Hi everyone, I'm Marcin, and today I'm gonna talk a little bit about a game from Czech Games Edition by Vladimir Suchy that's called Last Will. It's a new game from Essen this year, from Fair from Essen, and last year I reviewed 20th Century by the same designer, and the game I really liked. I still have it. So I really was looking forward to another title by Vladimir Suchy. I like his games, and this time we have a game with some unique twist, unique theme. This is a game a little bit similar to a movie Brewster's Millions. So in a game, our uncle, also a rich uncle, is dead, and he's leaving a lot of money to his family, but he didn't use those money, he didn't have fun with them, so he decided he will give the whole fortune to the player, to the who will spend the money the fastest from the old players. So this is a game not about earning money, but about spending them as quickly as we can. Fun theme. Is it a fun game? Just let's see. As I said, this is the game where every player will want to spend as much money as quickly as he or she can and be the fastest to bankrupt. To do this, we will have a lot of cards that will help us to spend some money. Here we'll have some residence that have some value at the beginning, but if we won't care about them, we won't maintain them, their value will be dropping with each round. So for example here, this manor is worth 15,000 at the beginning, but after 3 rounds, it will cost only 7. But if you want, we can spend an action and we will spend $3,000 to maintain this residence, and the price won't drop. So here we have residence and some buildings, farms. Here we have some helpers that will help us to spend even more money. For example, here we'll have a reservation in our favorite restaurant. For an action we will spend $4,000 to make a reservation. Here we'll have a gardener who will maintain garden in my residence for $3,000. Here we've got a carriage that we can ride, etc., etc. There are a lot of helpers here. Also we have some events. We can go to dinner, we can go to theater, we can make a ball, and the more actions we will spend, so the bigger ball will be and the more money we will spend. Sometimes if we go to dinner, we can take our own cook. For example, here's the deck of special cards. For example, here, if on my hand I have a dinner and a chef, I can play those cards together and I will spend more money because I will go to the dinner with my own chef. I can take some guests, I can take even my dog if the card will allow me, or ride there with a horse. Some of those guests, animals, I can play on my buildings, so the maintenance will cost me more. There are also some special cards that are more powerful. For example, this is the old friend that will give me one more action in a turn. So in a turn we will just, at the beginning we'll play some cards. The game scales pretty nicely because there are different sides of the boards for different number of players. So for example here in the first 2 rounds there will be 2 manors here, some helpers, some special cards. Yes, and then the players will bid. They will bid starting from the player. They will not exactly bid, but they will plan their turn. They will plan how many cards each player will want to have. At the end of the round, you can have only 2 cards on your hand, so it's not every time it's wise to take a lot of cards because you won't have enough actions to play them all. Then here is how many errand boys I can send to the board for cards, and how many actions I can take in my round. So each player will plan what they will do in this round, and starting from the player on the left, each player will take cards, then one by one, starting from the blue player, then the yellow, red, each player will send errand boys for cards they want to take. Probably blue player will want to take this old friend because he will give him an additional action to the end of the game. Here we can manipulate the prices of certain buildings. Some buildings will be cheaper, some will cost us more money. Here we can take additional board, this additional space for cards, because the cards with black background, we have to use them, we have to play them onto our board, and those actions, those events with whiteboard, we play directly from our hand for one action. So it is crucial to have sometimes this additional space on our board. Well, we can go to the opera for 2000, and sometimes if we want we can just take another card. The game lasts for 7 rounds, or for until the first player will go bankrupt, then we'll play to the rest of the round. And also here we've got how many actions each player will have. An action is playing card, for example, maintaining. If we have a building on our board, we can maintain it. Sometimes it will cost us more if we have some dogs or horses in here, and so we'll have to spend more money. So each player have to carefully think about money they want to spend and go bankrupt as fast as they can. But there's one problem, because if we have some buildings on our board, we can't go bankrupt. First we have to sell them. So we draft cards, play them, use them just to spend as much money as we can, as quickly as we can. The player who will go bankrupt first, or will have the least amount of money, will be the winner. So, as you can see, Last Will is rather light game. It's not as heavy as Shipyard or even the 20th Century of the same designer, and not as heavy as games of Vlada Chvátil, designer from the same publisher. But the game, even if it's light, there's a lot of decisions. The game is flowing very nicely, it scales pretty well, and it's fast. It's about 1 hour 15 minutes for 5 players, so it's fast and fun. The theme is very fun, the artwork on the cards, the theme, it works really well. I have some complaints. There was a special mini expansion to the game in Essen this year. It was used to change the turn order for the next round, and especially for more players it's must have, I think, but it's easily to do it by yourself if you don't have it, but it's a pity that it's not in the box as an additional rule. And another little complaint is that when there are players that playing well, they're not doing any big mistakes, the the amount of money the players will spend will, at the end of the game, will just differ in one, maybe two, maybe five at maximum, $5,000. So the score is pretty close. It's hard to tell where I made a mistake that because of it I lose the game. So it's hard to tell, but I have to play more to see if it's really a drawback of this game. But the gameplay is really fast, really light, and it's fun. It's fun to play, it's fun to spend the money. It's not that different from earning money, but the theme is pretty strong here, so I had a lot of fun every time I played it. So I can really recommend this game, at least try it. Well, I think it's a very nice game for a gift for holidays, because really nice artwork, and it's suitable for families. So go ahead, try it. Last Will by Vladimir Suchy. Bye.